where I am, actual woke stuff. I thought that today the show was gonna be like 1 hour, and we are like 1 hour and 12 minutes, and it went like this. It's impressive. It went like this. But I lost track of the time. But we need to really address this campaign, the Jaguar copy nothing. For copyright reasons, I'm going to make sure to not put the audio of this. You already know we watched this yesterday, and we were wondering, where are the cars in here? I remember that I was watching this live, and I say, maybe I made a mistake, and I made the wrong call in here, and this is another brand called Jaguar, another car brand. But then I checked it out live, and it was the car manufacturer brand. And the website has absolutely nothing to do with cars. The new era, this looks like fashion, fully woke. You remember that I mentioned that this had this Temu Andy Warhol. Where's Temu Andy Warhol? There is Temu Andy Warhol. I don't know, maybe this is a woman. One can never tell nowadays. One can never tell. I'm afraid of misgendering him or her or they, them. And so many memes. Before we go into the actual design, some of you already know that I'm a graphic designer as well. There's this meme from Stone Toss Comics. You remember to go to Stone Toss. This is the website, and you check all the Stone Toss comics. They did the meme. Jaguar did the meme. Behold, our newest ad campaign. And you see that hamburgers, and the ad campaign is something that, what does this have to do with hamburgers? And then one of the executives says, are you sure this will help us sell more burgers? And burgers? Who's talking about burgers right now? And sadly, I also started advertising, and I could talk about advertising as well. I remember that the golden era of advertising, all the way back to Mad Men up until the late 90s. I love the late 90s era of ads, by the way. But this, how do you change? How do you butcher a brand like this? You have a font or a typographic design, the font, the how do you call the letters of a logo, which are extended in the sense that they have this sense of speed, right? Because when you see something fast, it like squishes, like extends. That is the term, at least in Spanish, is extended fonts. And of course, it doesn't have serif in the sense that the letters don't have no ornament. It's very clean. It's very pragmatic. It's on point. Why did they change it for this? And most important, why are they mixing lowercase and uppercase letters? Because this A is lowercase and this G is uppercase. This is retarded. This looks like I don't know, like water bottles, or I don't know what do you think this looks like? This would be a brand of what? Somebody said yes, Twin Star Galactica. I'm going to, you help me. They say that great minds think alike, and Twin Star Galactica has what they are saying. This is the actual name of the brand right now. This is how it should be called. Thank you, Twin Star Galactica. Fagware, because that is the image. That is the image, not to be offensive or anything, because you know the difference between being gay and this. It's a huge difference. This is awful for the brand. Has nothing to do, Has nothing to do with the style of the brand. And well, the reactions, J.E. Duchess Marmalade, the old logo was sleek, fast, and dangerous, an exotic breed. The new logo is an overfed house cat of no particular pedigree. Spot on. Jose Rosado, big shout out to Jose. Horrible. Al-Azhar, why would they do this? The new design has no character to it. Has no character. Ginger Handy, Ginger Gal, by the way, make sure to follow her and Mike on YouTube. Gay, as in, well, you know, this is not it. This change is not it. I mean, what is the target audience of Jaguar? What is the target audience of Jaguar? Because even if you are gay, even if you were gay, I'm sure that if you're going to go to a Jaguar showroom, you want to look for cars that look like this. You want to look for cars that look like this. You might be gay and you will not buy cars that have sports cars that have this logo. And I know that this is a huge distinction. A huge distinction. Wow, Resting Doll Face. Big shout out to Resting Doll Face, by the way. Wow, the new logo looks like a cheap restaurant in comparison. And this, I thought you guys made cars, and the account of Jaguar say, we do. All will be revealed. It seems there's gonna be some kind of event on December. We're gonna be there, like at least digitally. Where are the cars in the ad? Is this for fashion? Think of this as a declaration of intent. Yeah, these people are F up. These people are F up in so many ways. And Elon Musk himself chimed in, do you sell cars? And Jaguar replied, yes, we'd love to show you. Join us for a cuppa in Miami on December 2nd. Warmest regards, Jaguar. Go woke, go broke. And they say, oh, how quirky. Go hard. That's hard. That's just a bunch of people in costumes. This is hilarious, says Joel Goldberg. Either it's some high-level marketing shit designed to generate engagement, or it's about to be the biggest crash and burn in rebranding history. It could be a crash and burn, because this rebrand and this stuff, the copy nothing and all these specimens in the video. You know what I thought about when I saw this. When I saw this, I said, this looks like an ad made by Derek Zoolander. Derek Zoolander made that both in taste and both in imbecility. Both of them combined, spot on. There's no other way to do this. Maverick Alexander, big shout out to Maverick Alexander. He makes just amazing AI stuff. I remember that we played some of his AI stuff in one of my shows. If Jaguar were smart, this would be a multi-part ad, and this abomination would be part 1. Part 2 would be a huge pivot, absolutely obliterating all the nonsense they laid forth in part 1. In part 2, with explosions, bald eagles, actual jaguars, and gratuitous usage of the words gay and retarded, Jaguar could sit back and count their money as they achieved one of the smartest, most sophisticated pump fakes in advertising history. They want to do this, but can you imagine? Jaguar, just kidding, would be the campaign to end all campaigns. They are not going to do this. They are not going to do this. They are going to be another Bud Light, because these people have learned essentially nothing. First was Bud Light. They were not the first, and certainly not the last. Harley Davidson went also through this, and they F around and found out, and now Jaguar. When will they learn? I don't know, but I do know that watching the downfall of these woke companies is just awesome to watch, and it makes great content for my videos.